Should we leave it like this? Let's just leave it. Let's leave it like this. Now, our monster star is red. So whenever you see the star, you know it means danger. Now we want to change some things here, right? To make it clear our score anytime it touches our goal. Okay. So go on. Instead of having our change score to, remember we duplicated, so you still have the same code as our first star. Okay. So if you don't know how to duplicate, you have to drag all these blocks again, and it's quite stressful. Okay, I can choose to drag them. I'll do it so quickly, but for you, you may find it so difficult. Okay, because you are still learning. Now, come to this place. We want to drag out this change score by 1 and switch it with set score to 0. Okay, so let's drag this out. Oh, it's dragging other blocks too, but we have to drag those back to its position. And then we right click on it and we delete. Oh, saying delete 7 blocks. Okay, let's just place it back. It's gone. It's gone. It's either you delete or you place it back to the block palette, and then the block will disappear. Right? So now let's go to our variable. We are replacing this block we just deleted with another block. Okay. Come to your variable, click on it, get me, set my variable to 0, drag it and drop it the exact place you took out the other block. That's it. And then you change my variable to score. Okay. And we also want to change this our sound. But before that, are you there? Let's see what we have done, if it's going to wipe our score. Oh, it just did. It just did. You see? See that? See? It's wiping my score off. Okay. So are you there? Have you changed your variables? Have you gotten your monster star? Are you there? Alright. That's it. You have gotten our monster star already. So if you want to add any more thing to it, you can change your own, the inside to black or whatsoever color that pleases you. Okay. I think my own is fine like this. So have you changed your variable? And have you changed the color of your monster star? Can I see your screen? Can I see your screenshot? Mirabel, you are there. Buka, you are there. Okay. Mine is staying at a spot. Why is yours staying at a spot? As at a spot? Have you cross-checked your codes? Farhan, you said you are not there. Why? Leslie, okay, that's your monster star. Oh, you made it exactly like mine. That's nice. Omalicha is there too. Who else is there? Who else? Who else is following? If you are there, indicate. Triple Z, are you still following? Richard, are you following? Oh, well, yeah, then you're not following. All right. I need more comments, please. Are you following? King Parrot. What stopped? The ball moved because we added some code to our ball before we started coding for the stars. Are you just joining my class? Okay. Oh yeah, dinner. Okay, you made your star purple. All right. Please lost. If you are lost, you have to wait behind. Okay. Hurry along when we are done. Don't worry, Farhan. We'll do it again. Okay, and you understand. So now we have coded for our monster star. We need to get our superstar as well. But before then, we need to add a sound to our monster star. So whenever your plate catches the monster star, you get that sound and you know you're already in trouble because you lose all your scores. So now let's go and add a sound that is different from the chomp. Okay, come along, let's go. All right. Now you come to your play sound two. Let's see if you have it. The sound we want to use for this is called Big Beyond. The Big Beyond sound and is not here. So go to our sound library. You click on your sound icon and then you type in your search bar Big Beyond. As you can see, it's already here. Just type big and then you see the Beyond. You hear that? Can you hear that? All right. That's the sound we are using. So you go ahead,
I don't know. Not like
you click on this arrow down beside the chomp sound and you change it to Big Beyond. All right. Let's sound Big Beyond until done. Let's try and grab. You hear that? Ooh, that's a narrow escape. Hear that? Okay. So have you changed your sound? Say I have if you have. Have you changed your sound? Okay, sorry, triple Z. I forgot, okay? I forgot. Sarah, sorry, your laptop is going low. You have to watch the video later. Mirabelle, what's the problem? You need help. Only two people have changed their sound. Luke, Harmony, and Alexis. What happened to others? Alright, Joy have two. Who else? And your game is working perfectly, right? Oh yeah, dinner. You said what changed? It was falling and it went back at a specific place. Hope you did you use the exact code we are using. Miracle. Okay, your game is working perfectly fine. Ooh, you're following back to back. I love that. I love that energy. Ah, Omalicha, your ball is going up. Let me see your code. Can I see your code? And I hope you didn't join the two if then blocks. I said when you drop the second if then block, the second if then loop, inside the first if then loop, you get that. Make sure your if then loops are not inside each other, that it's under. Your second if then loop should be under the first if then loop, not inside. Confirm that your loop is not inside the first one. Both of them should be in the forever, but not inside each other. Confirm that. Zimozo, yours is working. Leslie, what about you? Okay, that's good. So you all are waiting for our superstar now. Please, is everybody done? Oh, Chidebube Aneke. I love you too, Chidebube. Have you gotten yours right? Oh, that's wonderful. Mirabel, you're not following, right? Omalicha, have you fixed your ball that's going up? Have you? Or is it still going up? We are catching stars, not ball alone. I don't know why your ball is going up instead of going left and right. Or maybe you use the left, you use the, well, I think you use the Y. You use the Y coordinate where you're supposed to use the X coordinate. Confirm that that's not what you have done, because your ball is supposed to be going right and left, not up and down. And we use our X coordinate for that, not Y. So if you use Y for your ball, you go and remove it and change it to X. That's why your ball is going up. Okay, let's go and code for our. Oh, you know, hope you fixed it. Now let's code for our superstar. Are you ready? Say I'm ready, so we can go and code for our superstar. Are you ready? Richard, you haven't been saying anything. Are you following? Who else? Alright, let's continue. So know if we have spare time to do repetition, okay? Now let's go. You click on your. Now we have to duplicate our yellow star again. We are not duplicating the monster star, okay? So click on your first star, the yellow star. Where my mouse is hovering, that's the first star we coded for, right? Click on it. We want to duplicate. Click on it and duplicate. Right click. Don't click on your delete. So right click and choose the duplicate. I just duplicated, and here is my duplicate. So now we have to change the color of our superstar. But then I don't want to change the color the way I did with our monster star, okay? Instead, we are going to add a color effect to it. Okay, so when it's falling, it will be changing colors. It will be dimming while coming down. Okay, so when you see your star dimming, you will know it's your superstar, and then you leave every other star, rush to it and grab it because it's going to have extra points. All right. So now let's add color effect to our superstar. Our color effect can be found in our loops block palette. So click on your loops, scroll down, and then you see change color effect by 25. You drag and drop it inside your forever, on top of your first if then. Okay, Look at me.
Oh yeah.
Exactly where I'm dropping my own. Drop your
Oh,
own
yeah,
there.
your family
If you
dropping by
drop it
Lagos.
any other place, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
There you go. We just did.
You don't really know. Now
Now
another
let's
journey
click
again.
on our green flag. See if it change color while falling.
Alright,
You
Christmas.
see that
Alright,
it's
Christmas.
changing color. See.
Mother and I can't cut.
Okay.
Enough. Okay.
So are you
Okay, man.
there?
Hmm.
Are you there? So we add another thing. We need to change
Okay, for now,
something
what
else
I
here.
get what I said. What I am doing.
Have you added
What
your
is the
color
of them?
effect?
Yeah, man, no mark.
Say
Mark
done.
going to go.
Type in done if you have.
When I need to know now, I told me you one certain time. That's in the I'm not me. Boy, I say alpha.
Type in done if you
No,
have.
no, board, no, no. I was an
Oh yeah, Dina, you
last
love
one and
me.
then
I love
moderation.
you too.
Then
Okay.
moderation. Then put that for me. You might have like record. So that next one when I'm
So are you
and then
there?
record. So
Have you gotten your color
don't
effect?
start in kitchen.
Your
So when you
superstar?
half is the rejoin because I
And
don't
is it
know.
working? Mirabel, what's your
And my boy
question?
are the following. Uh,
Farhan will restart, okay? Let's
oh,
conclude.
Mark,
We are
then
almost rounding up with this
oh, Mark,
particular
I see
one.
the
Then we'll
match
do a
you no Mark.
repetition.
Match you see now in the exam. Now, so I'm causing Mark. So no Mark, they put
Yes,
out
we'll
for
change the
yeah.
points. I want you all to get the
Because
superstar
don't
done.
this problem
Then
now
we'll
when
add
I'm
extra
or
scores.
actually
We'll add 10. So whenever you grab your
so
superstar,
they mark on
to give you extra 10
just
points.
laptop. But all Mark around now.
That's the next thing we are coding for. Yeah, we'll also add. Don't worry, we are
Why
adding
does
it
it not
together.
work?
Okay?
I don't know.
We'll add it together.
But when I do, even yes the name now, we don't have
No, I want us to use a recorded voice. Okay?
yes.
So you all will learn how you can record a voice and use it in your project. I've not done that before, so I want us to do it today.
Mm.
Oh, Mandela. Love you, Miss Ijoma.
Now what I get me.
I love you too, Mandela. Let's continue. Are you following my class? I've not been seeing your comments, Mandela. You follow me.
Mm. Mm. Sure.
All right, let's
Yeah, yeah.
continue.
Bye bye. Onye bụ enyi nwaanyị? Onye bụ Chiamaka Kezi?
Now we want to add scores to our. Where is that our superstar? Okay, our superstar is right here, right? That's our superstar. So we have added the color effect to it. It's time to add more scores, right? So
Nsị bụ onye mmadụ isi
play
na ya
sound chomp. We're going to change this sound, but before then, let's just add extra scores, okay? Others, our normal yellow star will give us a 1 point, but now we'll change it to 10. Okay, so whenever you grab any of your superstar, you get extra 10 points. Okay, you see, our game is getting more interesting and fun with this, right? So let's play and see. Now try you see, I just got the superstar. Ooh, they have tried to. Oh no, I just got the monster star. You see that? It's adding 10 to my scores. Ooh, I just lost my points. Ah, the monster star is doing this. Not again. So now we have to add a sound. Okay. So I want to show you how you can record the voice, your voice notes. Can use your voice, okay? So now I want us to record a voice and we say incredible in our voice notes. So whenever you catch your superstar, it will give you the incredible sound. Okay? So you say it with your voice, you say it loud and you record it incredible. Okay? So now you go and then you click on your drop down. Can you see where my mouse is hovering? I want us to do it together so you don't miss anything because we have not done this before. So click on your drop down, come down here and you click on your recordings. Okay, see this recording, click on record and it will bring us to this place. All right, so now when you want to record, you click on your record button. Okay, where my mouse is hovering, this red big button, that is where I'll click and then I'll record. So when you start recording, all I want you to say is incredible and then you stop. Just need that incredible sound. Okay, so now I'll click, I'll record. Incredible. You hear that? So here I was silent and this is where I said something. So this my silent place. I'm going to crop it out and I'll leave this space, right? I only said something here. Now I'll have to crop it out. This is how you crop. See? Yeah? Now I'll save. Let me name it incredible. This is the sound I just created now. I will name it incredible. Incredible. Okay? There's my incredible sound, right? So I just named my sound incredible. So now you have done that. So you click on your drop down near your chomp sound and our incredible sound is here. I'll add it. So whenever my superstar touches the ball, it will give me the incredible sound that I just recorded. Okay, so let me test it. Where is it? You see that? I don't want to grab, I don't want to get this. You hear that? Well, like if I start playing this game normally, I will just get zero. Because I keep getting this monster star. This monster star will just leave my ball alone. What's this? So are you there? Are you there? Let's see if we can repeat for those. Whoa, Oyadina, you have 247 points. Like you're busy in grabbing only your superstar. Okay, Ebuka, we added a color effect to it. Oh, my audio is in my recording. How? Yes, you can. You can add 100 points to your own when you start creating. That'll be your assignment. So if you like, you add 1 million score there. Is your game, right? Mirabelle, they are not with their laptop already. So maybe when they are doing the assignments, your assignment, I will let you use whatever you want. Just be your voice is getting. Mirabelle, I'm not Mrs. Ijoma, I'm Miss Ijoma, okay? Who is lost? Oh, sorry, Mirabelle.
Wetin happen? Where go? Okay. Aye.
This meeting is being recorded.
Which one they go through? Which one be that? Which one be the round? Is it live record? The recorded class. They go. I just uploaded another one.
You got lost at the superstar. I'm lost. All right. If you are lost, let's go again. You all should pay attention. Okay? Let's do this again. Give me your full attention. If you are lost after this time, we are not repeating again. Okay? All right. Let's go and create a new project. If you joined somewhere at the middle of the class, you are getting it now. So pay attention. Oh, David, yours vanished. It's vanished to where, please? It vanished with your Easter rice. Where did it vanish to? Oh, you all, I love you too. User, there is no name on your Zoom, so I can only see user there. Why not add your name to your Zoom? All right, let's go and start all over again. But before I start, for those of you that didn't get the ball code, here is your ball code. It's just few codes. It's not as long as the stars. Okay, and then you can also go on and duplicate this your yellow stars. Can you see? You can right click and duplicate and have as many stars as you want. Okay, you see I'm duplicating, but if you want to duplicate, make sure it's the yellow star that you're duplicating, not your superstar and not your. All right, I want to name my monster star, so I'll come to this place written sprite 2 and I'll rename it. Let me name it monster, so you know your monster star. Monster, monster, monster star. That's it. Monster star. All right. I think this is our superstar, right? So let's name the statue superstar. Name it superstar. Superstar. So you know your superstar. Okay? Here's our superstar. See? So we can also decide to duplicate more of our yellow star to have so many more stars. Okay, so you can go on and grab while trying to avoid your monster star and then rushing to grab your superstar. So that is it. I have 5 stars here. 3 yellow stars, 1 red star, and 1 superstar. And that is it for the game. Now I'll go on and click on my file. Oh,
Huh?
it's hurting me that I have to clear this game. Both is just much, right? But for the sake of those that got lost, please do it again. Okay? Please pay attention. I don't want anybody to tell me I'm lost after this time. Create a new project and then we delete our cart.
Okay. Boom. Ivy.
Alright, let's continue.
Say the
Now we are going to draw a backdrop, right? So we went to we hovered on our
everybody.
backdrop icon and then we click on paint.
If you have
Then choose our rectangle and then click on our fill
finish.
to get a black color.
Sure.
Then I went ahead to minimize my stage, and then I drew a triangle, or rather a rectangle, and that is it. I hope you have gotten to this point. So I may not slow down as I was in our first project because this is a repetition. And I know some of you got lost at some point, so you are waiting for me to get to that point so you can pick up and get it right. Okay. So if you're starting afresh, please fasten your seatbelt. Let's continue. So now I need to draw the road. This is our backdrop, right? It's like the sky because we're drawing a night view backdrop. So you click on your circle, then we have to change this. This is black. If we draw with this black, it's going to be black and we'll see our circle. So let's change this color to white. Okay, that is it. That's our color white. So draw me a circle. That's our moon. Okay. Now it's time to draw our road. Okay, and I like using gray for my road. When I'm drawing a night view, I like using gray, darker gray. Okay, but you can't use black for the road at night. Everywhere is black. So when you use black for the road will be visible. And you know you are creating a project, so you have to make it colorful and beautiful, right? So nobody should leave the class because I'm not giving assignments yet. If you are done, don't leave. So that's it. Okay. So that is it for our backdrop. Just your moon, your sky, and your road. Now let's go back. We
How you
have
did
to go
downgrade
to
me?
our stick there
When
and
you
search
see
for
that,
star.
the dragon sound.
What am I typing? Star.
The one dragon
And
sound.
our star is here. Choose your star. Okay, now we need to get our
When you
bowl.
downgrade them, that time never even move.
Click on this. Search for bowl.
But I hear dragon sound. I dey like dragon.
Our bowl is here, right? So I said I don't like the
Which one?
color of this my bowl. I want to change the color.
Dragon water.
I want it to have a brighter color instead of brown. So I said I will be giving it a blue color. So I'll go on and I'll click on my bowl, then go to my costumes. And my bowl is right here in my paint area. Then I'll choose my select and then I'll highlight. Okay, I'll highlight and I'll color it blue. I'll color it blue.
I never
That
watched this
is
this
it.
time.
That
It's the
is
8th,
it.
April 17th. Season
Alright,
3.
so now we want
This
this
one.
bowl to catch our falling stars, right? So let's code for
You
our
don't watch them.
bowl. Those of you asking me, code for the bowl, code for bowl,
It
code
makes
for
sense.
bowl. Here we go. Drag your green flag, drop it here. I want our ball to always remain at this position whenever we
That's
click
why I
on
go
our
just
green
move
flag.
down.
So we'll go to our motions
That's why I don't
and
watch
we'll
this thing.
go to X and Y position. Drop it here. And then you go to your events again.
Uh,
Get when space key
Let
is
me go to
pressed.
history and
Okay.
get them now.
And
How
then
is
we'll
it
get
called?
our change X by
This
10
one.
block. Because we need to use X to move our ball
This
right
guy.
and left. We're not using up and down arrow. This we're using our left and right
Here,
arrow.
brown.
Okay, remember I was talking about the arrows on your keyboard, on your laptop keyboard. Okay,
This needs to move away from
so now
like give me
let's go to
fixed.
option, scroll down and get
Yeah.
me your change X. Our change X is here. Get
Okay.
it, drop it here.
Don't
Change
do am.
X by 10. And then you click on your drop down arrow beside your space. Get me your right arrow. Okay, when right arrow is pressed, change X by 10. Let me see if it will work. Whoa, we are coding for our star instead of our board. Oh, you remember what I said? Now I'm making the mistake. We are supposed to click on our board before we start coding, right? Now we have made that mistake, so we have to delete our block, go back, click on vowel, and make sure our ball is highlighted. Then we can now drag and drop, go to your, I want our ball to start here, right? Go back to your events again, gateway space key is pressed. Click on your drop down arrow, get me your right arrow, go back to motions again, get me your change X, right? Change X by 10. Okay, let me click on my right arrow. You see, I'm clicking on my right arrow and it's now working. So now go back again, get when space key is pressed on your space bar, choose left, get change X by 10. This time around is going to be a negative 10. You can also duplicate if you know how to, then you just make the changes. And right here my 10, I want to add a minus to it, and that is it. So when I click on my green flag, my ball will come back to this position. So when I move to the right, I click my right arrow, it's going right, and when I click on left arrow, it's going left. And you see, so that's it. So those of you that I'm doing repetition for, are you there? Okay, Oguchukwu Ebuka Williams. Yeah, the game is interesting. Alright, don't play the game, listen. So for those of you I'm repeating for, are you there? Type in I'm there. If you know you are doing repetition, I'm doing this repetition for you, say I'm there, I'm following. Let me get your comments. Doesn't mean we're not doing repetition for
Well done,
anybody.
you
Nobody is
legend.
replying.
Let's now recreate the
Everybody have
NumPy
gotten
arrays
it
from the
right, and I'm
previous
repeating.
video. If you ask for the type
If there
of
is
these
no
arrays,
reply, that means we'll
Python
have to
tells you
stop.
that they are
It means that everybody have gotten
numpy.nd
it right,
array.
right?
NumPy dot tells you that it's a type that was defined.
Nobody is
ND array
following.
stands for n-dimensional array. The arrays NP height and NP weight are one-dimensional arrays. But
Oh,
it's
Triple D,
perfectly
I've gotten
possible
it.
to
Let me
create
charge your laptop.
two-dimensional, three-dimensional,
The light
heck,
back.
even seven-dimensional arrays. Let's stick to two in this video though. You can
Rebel,
create
what's
a
it?
2D
What do you want to
NumPy
do?
array from a regular Python list of lists. Let's try to create one NumPy array for
Okay,
all height and
incorrect.
weight
Alright, so I
data
should
of your
continue.
family, like this.
When I ask
If
questions,
you print
try to
out
reply fast.
NP2D now, you'll
Because
see
I'm
that it
repeating
is
for
a
those of you
regular
that got
data
lost.
structure.
Most of you have
Each
gotten it right.
sublist in the list corresponds to a row in the
Alright,
two-dimensional
David,
NumPy
you
array.
too. So
From
now let's continue.
np2d.shape, you can see that we indeed have 2 rows and 5 columns. Shape is a so-called attribute of the np2d array that can give you more
Yeah, you can
information
call yours a
about what the
mega
data
star. Me, I'm
structure
calling
looks
mine a
like.
superstar. You can name
Note
your
that
project
the
anything
syntax
you
for
want. Because
accessing
I'm
an
creating it by
attribute
myself,
looks a
so I can
bit
do
like
it any
calling a
name I
method,
wish
but
to,
they are
okay?
not
So while
the
creating yours,
same.
you can choose to
Remember
call
that
your
methods
superstar
have
a
round
mega
brackets
star.
after
That's
them,
fine.
and you can
Okay,
see
but
here
mine is
that
a
attributes
superstar.
do not.
Okay?
Also, for 2D arrays, the NumPy rule applies. An array can
Alright,
only
now
contain
let's
a
code for the
single
star.
type.
I
If you
hope you are
change
done
one
with the
float
vowel.
to be a
So
string, all
click
the
on
array
your
elements
star
will be coerced to
and
strings
then you
to
start
end up
coding.
with a homogeneous array.
You get me when green flag is
You
placed.
can think of the
Your
2D
events, right?
NumPy arrays
Go
as
to
an
your events.
improved
Get
list of
me when green
lists.
flag is
You
placed.
can perform calculations on the arrays, as I showed before, and you can do more
And now we
advanced
have
ways
to
of
create a
subsetting.
variable. Okay,
Suppose
so you
you want
come
the
to your
first
variable
row
where my mouse
and
is
then the
open now,
third element in that row.
and then you
To
create
select the
name
row,
the variable
you need the
score.
index 0 in
Get
square
a score
brackets.
variable.
Don't forget about
I'll be keeping our scores for us while we are playing the game, right? Alright, now you get set my variable to 0, drop it here, click on your arrow down and change it to score. Okay, when green flag is clicked, set score to 0. Okay, now you want it to go to random position. Why staying here, right? Why stay up here? So go to our motion and click, let's choose to random position. Go to random position. And we also need another block. Get me your set Y. Set Y to 180 position. Your 180 position is somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. Up here. So we change it to 180. 180. Set Y to 180 position. Okay. So now when I click on my green flag, my star will be moving. You see, it's going to random position, still at that place we coded it to be. Program it to remain there, right? So now we have to make our star fall down, okay? Because it's still here, so we want it to be falling down. So go and get our forever, get your forever, drag it and you drop it under. Then you get me your change Y by to make it fun, okay? Change Y, so you change Y by, place it inside your forever loop. And you change this 10 to -5. -5. Change Y by -5. And now we need to do something else, right? So let's see if it's falling. Alright, my star is falling. Yours should be falling as well. Okay, now I need to do something else, right? We need to add some more codes to make it count our scores when it touches our goal, right? So get our if then loop. Go to your controls, get your if then loop, drag it and drop it inside your forever loop. Okay, now we need to get our sensing block, which is touching sprite, right? You see touching mouse pointer there. Drag and drop it on top of the if then loop. Then you click on this mouse pointer. Okay, come to this place and choose board. If touching board, then want it to do something for us. Want it to play sound. So we'll go to our sounds, get this sound, drop it inside, and we have to change our sound to chomp. We have collect here, but we don't want collect, we want chomp. Okay. So now we'll go to our costumes. Did I say costume or our sounds? Click on your sounds. Click on your sound library. Come to your search and look for chomp. That's it. Our chomp is here. Get me your chomp. Okay.
0 indexing.
Then we go
To
back to
then
our
select the third element,
and
you
you
can
change
extend the
this
same
to chomp.
call with another pair of brackets, this time with the
Okay.
index 2, like
If
this.
touching board, then play
Basically,
sound
you're
chomp
selecting the
until done. And then we want it to add an extra point
here
to our
soon.
scores, right?
While I wait,
So you go
I
to
may
your
even code a bit
controls,
myself.
your variables. Go to your variables and get me your change score. How we can drop it inside here. Change my score. Change score by 1. Okay, whenever it touches this board, it's going to change your score by 1. Alright, and then we want it to go back to this position again. By doing that, this is the initial position where our star starts falling from. So we want it to go back to this place once it touches our ball. So we have to go back and get the exact code there. Alright, by choosing go to random position block and placing it inside our if then Then we'll have to choose another block again, which is set y to 180. Okay, so you scroll down, look for change y. I mean set y, not change y. Set y to 180, which is right here. So let's play. Let's try. Oh, we didn't catch it. Let's catch the star. Then twins back. See that. Alright. Click on your red button and continue clicking. So oh, and Miss Ijoma loves you all too. And Miss Ijoma, not Mrs. Ijoma Tara, is MISS. Okay, I'm not yet a Mrs. I'm still a Miss. Ebuka, please don't get lost. I'm doing repetition already. If you are lost at this point, you have to go and watch our YouTube video. Watch our video. Alright, let's continue. I hope you all are still following. Those I'm doing repetition for, I hope you're still following. Let's continue and round up immediately. Okay? So now we need to add another block, which is the if then. Another if then under this if then, okay? So go to your control. Get me your if then block. Drag and drop it on inside your forever, but under your first if then. See that? Don't merge it inside the first if then. It's going to disorganize your code, and you don't want that. So now you get your operators, get your less than sign, drag it and drop it here. Then you're going to change this to minus 170, minus 170. Here, this y position, we need to add y position here. So we go to our motions, get our y position right here, drag it and drop it here. If y position is less than minus 170, then do something else. Then go back to this position. That means if it's not touching the buffer, it should also get to this position. It should bounce up, right? To make our game fun, right? So back to go back to random position and then set y to 1, right? Which is this and this. So set y to 180. Delete this. Type in 180 and then that is it. See, when I miss the star, it's also going back. It will not get stopped. All right, so now we have to duplicate. Okay, I'll click on this star and I will right click on it. Right click and duplicate. We are going to change the color of this star, but before we do that, let's name it a monster star so we know the star we're talking about. Monster star. Monster star, right? That's it. So go to your costume and change the color of your star to red. Okay, red means danger, right? So whenever you see the red colored star, click it, you run away from it. Okay, you run with your ball because if it touches the ball, it's going to deduct some scores. Okay, So now that we've gotten our monster star, we need to add some actions to it, right? So whenever our star touches our boy star, we want it to change our scores to 0. We are going to replace this change my score. Going to replace it with set my score to 0. So whenever this master star comes in contact with our ball, to automatically change our score to 0. And we want to give it a sound. So whenever you hear this sound, you will know that your score is gone. Okay? So we don't have the sound we want to give it. It's a bearing sound, a big bearing sound. So you click on your sound and you type big. Once you type big, you should get the sound out. Is here. Can you hear? Alright. I just chose the sound. So I'll go back and I'll change my sound to big burn. So let me play this game. See. You hear the sound? And they also changed my score to 0, right? See? Right. So we have to duplicate again. But this time around, we're not duplicating our monster star. Click on the yellow star and duplicate. That's right. See. So now this, but you need to make some changes. We have already duplicated, so it got duplicated with the codes. Okay. Just make little changes. But before then, let's name this our superstar. Because to add extra points to our points whenever we catch any of the superstar. Okay. Now we have to add a sound to it as well, and we have to change the score. Change score by 10. Change score by 10 whenever we get this, and we also add color effect. So whenever you see your superstar falling, you will feel your superstar is falling, and you go and grab it. So this gets its superstar color effect, right? Here's our color effect. Remember we used this color effect in our ballerina dance game, dancing sprite, right? So when we did dancing sprite, we used color effect. Okay, so now we're going to add this inside our forever. Okay, add it here. All right. So you see that. See, it gave me 10 star. Let me try to. Oh, I got the. See, it gave me 10 stars. I missed it again. So you see, it's giving me extra points. Now let me just quickly finish up. Now I've gotten my monster and superstar. Now I want to give it a sound. So I'll click down here on my chunk and I will go to my recordings. Okay, when you want to record it, go right to that place where I just clicked. You can go to your sound library, you will see the space to record, and then you still get to this place. So you go on and then you click on this to say something. So now I'm going to say incredible in my record. That's what I want my sound to be whenever I get a superstar. So I'll click on it. Incredible. I just said that. Now I have some silent moments before I said something, so I'm going to crop it out. Here's my silent moment. Here's my silent moment after saying incredible. So here is my incredible sound. Hear that? So I'll go on and I'll save it. Okay, and I'll also name it incredible. So whenever I see the sound, I'll know it's my recorded sound. Incredible. Incredible. You see that? And I'll click on enter. It's already saved. So I'll go to my jump sound on the arrow down and then I'll choose incredible. Whenever I get any of my song, hear that, hear that. Okay, you can also choose to reduce the speed of your superstar. You can reduce the speed to make it fall faster. Okay, since it's a superstar, it should be falling faster. Right, so by doing that, you can come to your -5. I think when we add a -6, it should be faster also. Minus -6. Let's see if it's going to be faster than others. See, it's now faster. The superstar is now faster. You can also choose to make it -7 to be too fast because it's supposed to fall faster. See, it's falling faster. So you have to rush. If you don't rush, it's going to see that it's rushing faster than others. So that is it. Have you gotten to this point? Some of you are dropping already. Class has not finished and most of you dropped. Now, tomorrow, you don't know the assignment. 3 minutes. All right. So now, that is it. I hope you all have gotten to this place. If you have not gotten to this spot or you got lost at some point again, you have to watch the video. Okay, the video is available in our link school app. Go and watch it, do your quiz and do your assignment. Okay, so the assignment for today, you all should give me your ears. Give me listening ear. The assignment for today. Are you listening? Say yes, I'm listening. So I can drop the assignment. Are you listening to me? I'm not getting comments. Are you listening? Yes, I'm listening. King Paris. I hope you have gotten it right this time. Sorry, asking how I know. That's why you are learning. You learn to know. So very soon now, you too. Like today, you've learned this one. Now you know how to do it. When you're teaching someone else, the person will be like, how come you know how to play this game? And then you tell the person, because I've learned it. So your assignment is for you to go and recreate this game that we created today, okay? But you are free to play around with your colors. So for your ball, you can use different color. And you can also choose to use a different backdrop color. Or you can use blue sky, okay? Change your backdrop. Maybe you make your road, you make it to be a green grass. You can do that by coloring it green, okay? The place you colored gray, you can color it green. Your backdrop, you can make your backdrop black side. You can change it to blue sky, okay? But then maybe you can even use apple to create this game. Do you know? You can make it a falling apple instead of falling star. And then when your apple is falling, you may need to add trees to it. You know, play around. But just get me exactly what we did today. Change the color effect of a superstar, and then get me a monster star, and then your normal characters. Those stars, you can use another character. If you don't want to use the star, you can use. We have orange, we have purple. Go to your sprite library. You can use
Hello,
any of
Vincent. Good
yes
morning.
to recreate
Happy
it.
Easter.
Okay, I want you to be creative and
Um,
then give me something
Jensen, they
to
gonna in results for JS1 to JS3. And another thing, no, you notice in this year now, this portal,
one is that? Is it scratch? I want to. The graphics is there. And scratch wey don finish now. So I can leave this meeting.